Today we're diving into a serious topic that's crucial for all diabetics and their loved ones. We're talking about diabetic ketoacidosis, or DKA, a life-threatening complication that can arise from uncontrolled diabetes. Now you might be thinking, DKA? That sounds scary. And you know what? It is. But the good news is, it's often preventable. The key is recognizing the warning signs early. The problem is, many diabetics either dismiss these signs or don't even know them in the first place. That's why I'm here to break down the 10 fatal symptoms of DKA that most diabetics, unfortunately, ignore. And trust me, the sign at number 8 is very dangerous because it's very common and everyone ignores it. Stay tuned to learn about these critical signs and how to protect yourself or your loved one. Let's kick things off with a symptom that might seem harmless at first: extreme thirst. We've all been there, right? After a workout on a hot day, you just crave a tall glass of water. But when it comes to DKA, this thirst is different. It's relentless, unquenchable, and it's your body screaming for help. See, when your blood sugar levels skyrocket, your body tries to flush out the excess glucose through your urine. This process requires a lot of fluids, leading to dehydration and that intense thirst you experience. Now, you might be thinking, okay, I'll just drink more water, but here's the catch: simply chugging down water won't solve the root of the problem: your sky-high blood sugar. Ignoring this extreme thirst is like ignoring a fire alarm. It's a warning sign that something is seriously wrong and you need to take action. If you're experiencing this, especially alongside other symptoms we'll discuss, don't brush it off. It's time to check your blood sugar and seek medical attention if needed. Remember, early detection is key when it comes to DKA. Now let's talk about another symptom that often gets brushed aside: frequent urination, especially at night. This isn't just a minor inconvenience. It can be a significant indicator of underlying health issues. We all have our bathroom routines, but when you find yourself constantly running to the toilet, it's time to pay attention, especially if you're diabetic. This could be your body's way of telling you something important. Remember how we talked about your body trying to flush out excess glucose through urine? Well, that's what's happening here. Your body is working overtime to get rid of that extra sugar. As your blood sugar levels remain high, your kidneys go into overdrive, working tirelessly to eliminate that sugar. This process puts a lot of strain on your kidneys. This leads to increased urine production and those frequent bathroom trips. It's not just annoying, it can be exhausting and disruptive to your daily life. Now, I know what you might be thinking, but Dr. Mike, I drink a lot of water, so it's normal to pee a lot, right? While it's true that increased fluid intake can lead to more frequent urination, there's a difference when it comes to diabetes. While it's true that increased fluid intake can lead to more frequent urination, there's a difference. With diabetes, the frequency is often much higher than usual, and it's accompanied by other symptoms. With DKA, the frequency is often much higher than usual, and it's accompanied by that unquenchable thirst we talked about earlier. This thirst is your body's desperate attempt to rehydrate and balance the high sugar levels. So, if you're constantly finding yourself making a beeline for the bathroom, don't just dismiss it as an inconvenience. It could be a sign that something more serious is going on. It could be your body's way of signaling a dangerous rise in blood sugar levels. Ignoring these signs can lead to more severe complications down the line. Pay attention to your body's signals, and if something feels off, don't hesitate to reach out to your doctor. Early intervention can make a significant difference in managing your health and preventing complications. Keep track of your symptoms, note any changes, and communicate them to your healthcare provider. Your vigilance can be a crucial part of your health management strategy. Remember, your health is a priority. Don't ignore the signs your body is giving you. Take action, seek help, and stay informed. Your well-being depends on it. Now let's get to the root of the problem: high blood sugar levels. This is the driving force behind DKA, and it's a silent culprit that can wreak havoc on your body if left unchecked. Imagine your blood sugar levels as a delicate balancing act. When they're within a healthy range, your body functions optimally, but when those levels soar, it's like throwing a wrench into the gears of your metabolism. Your body can't utilize glucose for energy efficiently, and that's when things start to go downhill. Consistently high blood sugar levels are like a ticking time bomb. They damage your blood vessels, increasing your risk of heart disease, stroke, kidney problems, and even vision loss. And in the context of DKA, they create the perfect storm for this life-threatening complication to develop. Now you might be thinking, but Dr. Mike, I check my blood sugar regularly. And that's fantastic. Regular monitoring is crucial. But here's the thing: Even if you're checking your levels, occasional spikes can happen, especially if you're not following your diabetes management plan diligently. Now let's talk about a symptom that's a bit more unusual: fruity scented breath. This might sound pleasant at first, but it's actually a red flag for a serious condition. You might be thinking, wait, what? How is that even related to DKA? It seems counterintuitive, right? A sweet smell usually signals something nice, not a medical emergency. Well, it might sound strange, but this seemingly harmless change in your breath can actually be a telltale sign of this serious condition. It's one of those subtle hints your body gives you that something is seriously wrong. Here's the science behind it. When your body can't use glucose for energy due to a lack of insulin, it starts breaking down fat for fuel instead. This is a backup mechanism your body uses to keep you going when glucose isn't available. This process produces ketones, acidic byproducts that build up in your bloodstream. These ketones are not just waste products. They can actually change the chemistry of your blood. And guess what? One of these ketones, acetone, is also responsible for that distinct smell in nail polish remover. Yes, the same chemical you use to remove nail polish is now in your body, so when your breath takes on a sweet, fruity odor almost like nail polish remover, it's a sign that your body is producing ketones at an alarming rate. This isn't just a minor inconvenience. It's a signal that your body is in distress. This is a clear indication that your diabetes is not under control and that DKA might be looming on the horizon. It's a warning sign that you need to take immediate action to manage your condition. Now, I know what you might be thinking, but Dr. Mike, I just had a fruit salad. Could that be the reason for the fruity smell? Maybe that's why my breath smells fruity? It's a reasonable assumption, especially if you've just enjoyed a meal rich in fruits. While it's true that certain foods can temporarily affect your breath, the fruity odor associated with DKA is different. It's not just a fleeting scent, it's a persistent and more pronounced odor. It's much more pronounced and persistent, and it's often accompanied by other symptoms like those we've already discussed. So, if you notice this unusual breath odor along with other signs, it's crucial to seek medical attention immediately. Ignoring these symptoms can lead to severe complications. Remember, early detection and treatment are key to managing DKA effectively. Don't hesitate to contact your healthcare provider if you notice any of these warning signs. By staying vigilant and proactive, you can keep your diabetes under control and avoid the dangerous complications associated with DKA. Your health is in your hands, so take action and stay informed. Now, let's talk about a symptom that's impossible to ignore: rapid breathing. We all breathe a little faster when we're nervous or after a workout, and that's completely normal. But when your breaths become shallow and rapid even at rest, it's a different story. This is a major red flag, especially in the context of diabetic ketoacidosis, or DKA. Remember those ketones we talked about earlier? They play a crucial role here. As ketones accumulate in your bloodstream, they start to cause significant changes. One of the most critical changes is that they make your blood more acidic. This disrupts the delicate pH balance your body needs to function properly, leading to a state of metabolic chaos. And guess what your body does to compensate for this increased acidity? It tries to blow off excess carbon dioxide, an acidic compound, through rapid breathing. This is your body's way of trying to restore balance. So when you're experiencing rapid breathing, it's not just a minor inconvenience. It's like your body is gasping for air, desperately trying to restore its pH balance and maintain homeostasis. This rapid breathing is a clear signal that your body is in distress, working overtime to correct the imbalance. This is a serious symptom that indicates your body is struggling to cope with the metabolic chaos caused by DKA. It's not something to be taken lightly. Now, I know what you might be thinking, but Dr. Mike, I have asthma. I often experience shortness of breath. While it's true that certain medical conditions can cause breathing difficulties, it's important to distinguish between them. The rapid breathing associated with DKA is different from the shortness of breath caused by asthma or other conditions. It's often accompanied by other symptoms, such as that distinct fruity breath odor we discussed earlier. This fruity breath odor is a telltale sign that your body is producing too many ketones, and it's a sign that your diabetes is spiraling out of control. If you notice rapid breathing along with other symptoms like fruity breath, it's crucial to seek medical attention immediately. Your body is sending you a desperate plea for help, and it's important to listen. This isn't just your average forgetfulness or occasional lapse in memory. We're talking about a persistent, almost nagging sense of mental cloudiness that just won't go away. Now, I know what you're thinking. Dr. Mike, I've got a million things going on. I'm always a little fuzzy. And sure, life can be hectic and we all have those moments where we feel a bit overwhelmed. But there's a difference between being busy and experiencing brain fog. But here's the thing, guys. When it comes to DKA, this brain fog can be a sign that your blood sugar is way too high and your body's struggling to function properly. Diabetic ketoacidosis, or DKA, is a serious condition that can develop when your body starts breaking down fats too quickly, leading to a buildup of acids in the bloodstream. Think of it like this. Your brain is a high-performance machine and it needs the right fuel to run smoothly. Just like a car needs gasoline, your brain needs glucose to function at its best. Without the right amount of glucose, your brain can't perform its essential tasks. When your blood sugar is out of whack, it's like trying to run your car on fumes. It's just not going to work. Your brain starts to slow down, and you might find it hard to think clearly or make decisions. You might feel confused, have trouble focusing, or even feel like you're in a daze. It's like your brain is wrapped in a thick fog, making it hard to see or think straight. And here's the thing, this symptom can creep up on you slowly. It might start with just a little bit of forgetfulness or difficulty concentrating, but over time, it can become more pronounced and harder to ignore. You might not even realize anything is wrong until it's too late. This gradual onset can make it easy to dismiss or overlook, but it's crucial to pay attention to these changes. That's why it's so important to pay attention to any changes in your mental clarity, especially if you're diabetic. Keeping a health journal can be a great way to track any shifts in your cognitive function and catch potential issues early. If you notice that you're feeling more confused than usual, or you're having trouble thinking straight, don't just brush it off. This isn't something to take lightly, as it could be a sign of a more serious underlying issue. It could be your body's way of telling you that something is seriously wrong. Don't hesitate to reach out to a healthcare professional if you experience these symptoms. Early intervention can make a significant difference in managing your health and preventing complications. Remember, your health is your most valuable asset. Taking the time to address these symptoms and seek medical advice can help you stay on top of your well-being and ensure that your body and mind are functioning at their best. So, keep an eye on your mental clarity, stay proactive about your health, and don't ignore the signs your body is giving you. Your future self will thank you for it. Okay, next up we've got nausea and vomiting. These are common symptoms that most people have experienced at some point in their lives. Whether it's from a bad meal, a stomach virus, or even motion sickness, nausea and vomiting are usually temporary and not too concerning. Now, I know what you're thinking. Dr. Mike, everyone gets an upset stomach now and then, and you're absolutely right, it's a part of life. We all have those days where our stomach just doesn't agree with us. And you're right, sometimes it's just a stomach bug, and you'll be back to your old self in a day or two. A little rest, some hydration, and maybe some over-the-counter medication, and you're good to go. But here's the thing. When it comes to DKA, nausea and vomiting can be a sign that your body is in serious trouble. DKA, or diabetic ketoacidosis, is a potentially life-threatening condition that requires immediate medical attention. See, when your blood sugar is super high, your body starts producing these things called ketones. Ketones are produced when your body starts breaking down fat for energy because it can't use glucose properly. And let me tell you, ketones are not your friend. They are acidic, and when they build up in your blood, they can cause a whole host of problems. They're acidic, and they can really mess with your system, causing nausea, vomiting, and even abdominal pain. These symptoms can be severe and debilitating, making it hard to keep anything down, including necessary medications and fluids. Now here's where it gets tricky. These symptoms can easily be mistaken for a simple stomach bug. It's easy to think that you just have a regular illness, especially if you're not aware of the signs of DKA. But if you're diabetic, it's crucial to pay attention to the context. Are you monitoring your blood sugar levels regularly? Have you noticed any unusual patterns or spikes? Are you experiencing other symptoms of high blood sugar like excessive thirst or frequent urination? These are classic signs that your blood sugar is out of control and that you might be heading towards DKA. Have you been neglecting your diabetes management? Skipping doses of insulin or other medications can quickly lead to dangerous levels of blood sugar and the production of ketones. If so, those tummy troubles might be a sign of something far more serious. It's important to seek medical attention immediately if you suspect DKA. Early intervention can prevent complications and potentially save your life. Remember, managing diabetes is a daily commitment. Regular checkups, monitoring your blood sugar, and adhering to your treatment plan are essential. Don't ignore the warning signs and always consult with your healthcare provider if you're unsure about your symptoms. With proper care and attention, you can manage your diabetes effectively and avoid serious complications like DKA. Stay informed, stay vigilant, and take control of your health. Chapter 3. Alright, let's talk about abdominal pain. Now, this is a tricky one because stomach pain can be caused by a million different things. But when it comes to DKA, abdominal pain is often a sign that things have progressed to a dangerous level. Remember those ketones we talked about earlier? Well, when they build up in your blood, they can irritate your abdomen, leading to pain that can range from mild discomfort to severe cramping. And here's the thing, this pain is often accompanied by other symptoms like nausea, vomiting, and rapid breathing. Now, I know it can be tempting to just pop a Tums and hope for the best, but if you're diabetic and you're experiencing severe abdominal pain, especially along with other DKA symptoms, don't mess around. This is your body screaming for help, and it's time to get to the hospital as soon as possible. Chapter 4. Okay, let's talk about fatigue or weakness. Now, we all feel tired sometimes, right? Especially in today's fast-paced world, it's easy to get run down. But here's the thing. When it comes to DKA, fatigue can be a sign that your body is struggling to keep up with the demands of high blood sugar. See, when your blood sugar is out of control, your body can't use it for energy as efficiently. It's like trying to power a race car with the wrong kind of fuel. You might feel sluggish, weak, and completely drained no matter how much sleep you get. And here's the thing, this fatigue can be relentless. It's not just about feeling tired, it's about feeling completely depleted, like you have absolutely nothing left in the tank. If you're diabetic and you're experiencing this kind of extreme fatigue, especially along with other DKA symptoms, it's time to take it seriously. Chapter 5. Alright, let's talk about dry mouth or skin. These symptoms might seem minor, but they can be indicators of something much more serious. Now, we all get a little dehydrated from time to time, especially during the summer months or after a tough workout. It's common to feel thirsty or to sweat a lot when you're active or it's hot outside. But here's the thing, when it comes to DKA, dry mouth and skin can be a sign that your body is severely dehydrated, and that's a dangerous situation. Dehydration in the context of DKA isn't just about needing a drink of water. It's a signal that your body is struggling to maintain balance. See, when your blood sugar is super high, your body tries to get rid of it any way it can, including flushing it out through your urine. This process is your body's attempt to protect itself from the harmful effects of high blood sugar. But here's the problem. When you pee more, you lose fluids, and that can lead to dehydration. This isn't just a minor inconvenience, it's a significant loss of essential fluids that your body needs to function properly. And when you're dehydrated, your mouth and skin can become dry, and you might even feel dizzy or lightheaded. These symptoms are your body's way of telling you that it's not getting the hydration it needs. Now here's where it gets really scary. Severe dehydration can be life-threatening. When your body doesn't have enough fluids, it can't perform vital functions, and this can lead to serious complications. If you're diabetic and you're experiencing persistent dry mouth or skin, especially along with other DKA symptoms, you need to get medical attention immediately. Don't wait for these symptoms to pass on their own. They are a sign that your body needs help right away. Staying hydrated is crucial, especially if you have diabetes. Make sure you're drinking enough water throughout the day and monitoring your blood sugar levels regularly. This can help you catch any issues early and prevent them from becoming serious. Along with staying hydrated, maintaining a balanced diet and taking your medications as prescribed are key to managing your diabetes and preventing complications like DKA. Your health is in your hands, and taking these steps can make a big difference. Remember, your healthcare team is there to support you. If you have any concerns or notice any unusual symptoms, don't hesitate to reach out to them. Early intervention can save lives, so always err on the side of caution. By staying vigilant and proactive about your health, you can manage your diabetes effectively and avoid the dangers of severe dehydration and DKA. Take care of yourself and stay hydrated. So there you have it, guys. We've covered some of the most common and often ignored symptoms of diabetic ketoacidosis. Remember, early recognition is key when it comes to DKA. The sooner you recognize the signs and seek medical attention, the better your chances of a positive outcome. Don't hesitate to share this information with your loved ones who might be diabetic. Knowledge is power, and it could save a life. And as always, if you're experiencing any of these symptoms, please don't wait. Consult your healthcare provider immediately. Stay informed, stay healthy, and don't ignore the signs.